Right. So what we'll do is we'll look back at this in a minute, well, later on, and we'll see if we've got audio at this stage. And we shouldn't have it.
Can't hear anything on this anyway.
It's still there. It is still there. Right then. Okay. Right. Welcome, guys, to Tuesday Night Live.
Hi, everybody.
With myself and Cheryl. What are we playing? Where's that coming from, Cheryl?
It's not coming through.
Myself and Cheryl.
There
you go.
That's better.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, for the feedback.
It was me being a dick again.
Yes.
Oh, right then. So.
Hello. Right. Hang on. Let me go through chat first. We have 16 in so far. We have Real Simple Things. Hi, Dad. Peter Cochran is in. Tommy's Workshop. Maple Tree Studios. Wayne Turner. Chicken Mama. Oh, that's me. Obviously the beard's in.
Circular Wood by Keith.
Hello, Wayne's in as well. Circular Wood by Keith. Hiya. Yes, Dad. What's it?
Yeah, everyone.
Steve Ellis.
Robert Dolman.
Hello, Doc Roberts. Robert Dolman's in. Larry Elsie Woodworks. That is braining in a minute. Something from the Shed. Ruben Woodcrafts. Jiggy Sheds. Doug Miller. Rob C.P. Turner. Hewitt. RPM Woodworks. Sneaks. Robert Lapsley. Hey guys, how you all doing? Hope everybody's well today. And hopefully the MPRA should be in a minute.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
So, do you remember this? I had a bit of a catastrophe with this earlier on. I was talking to Thomas. Thomas was in here and he was showing me a new tune on the guitar that he'd made up actually. And I was tightening this down. And as I was tightening it, I heard a massive crack and I split the whole thing in half.
I bet you said, "Oh, you silly boy."
Yeah.
Or words to that effect.
Yeah, I did. So I got the Starbond out and I glued it back together and it seems to have held. So I'm going to take it nice and steady. I'm going to try and reveal this pattern underneath this Milliput. And then we'll try and put a CA finish on and see if it works.
I would like to try something.
It's scrap. It is scrap now because it's broken. What I will do though, I will smash this up and I will make some terrazzo blanks to turn.
What are they?
Terrazzo. It's this crushed up into little pieces and then put into a white base of Jesmonite.
Good luck with that because that's really hard stuff, isn't it?
It is, yeah, but I'll just smash it to pieces.
Right. There is something I want to try with it first, though.
What?
So, obviously, you freehand. A lot of people don't freehand. They're either going to use carbon paper, which has got wax in, which is a pain to get off anyway.
Yeah.
Or graphite paper. I'm pretty sure pencil will stick to it.
It will.
But I wanted to try the carbon paper.
If you've got some carbon paper, we'll try it on that in a bit.
Yeah, I've got graphite paper, and I think we have carbon paper because if you remember, I gave you the carbon paper when I realised it had wax in it because I was like a bit daft. I bought the wrong stuff.
Okay. Right. Cool. So let's just switch the camera to the looking down one.
Hang on, let me just move this over slightly because I'm losing it. So you want the close up, yeah?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so you can see that edge. So I'm just going to take this Milliput off really gently. If it doesn't work, plan B is this beautiful, ouch. Oh, can you switch camera again, please, Cheryl? This beautiful piece of birch that Andy Heel gave me when I went round his house the other day.
Look at that. Isn't that bloody gorgeous? I love it.
So
That's mine, by the way. Whatever you do with it, I want it.
It's very dry, very light. What we're going to do is, if this doesn't work, we're going to turn a little, I don't know, a little pedestal bowl or something like that. But we're going to leave all this on. What I did is, to kind of seal this, I sprayed lacquer on, and it's this stuff. It's this multi-spray effect lacquer. I don't know if you can see that. Let me just do this. So it's this stuff that I sprayed on. You can see it. And what you do with this is usually you have a black background or a dark background, and you spray it on, then you can see all the gold. So I don't know if you can see that. That's, oh, wrong camera. Looks good though. Got any comments, Cheryl?
Yes,
okay.
Sorry.
So,
Louis from the MPRS is having an issue trying to get in right now. Apparently it's lending to emojis. Okay. So we have Stuart in, is that in Grewley, Richard?
I'm not sure.
Can you have, I do apologise, Stuart, if I butchered your name, sweetheart.
Stuart, we'll call you Stuart.
Oh, there we go. There is the MPRS.
Right
they are the wonderful people. I got my pouch hats off, by the way, guys. So please do me a favour, everybody. If you wouldn't mind, go over and sub to them. We're really close to getting to 2,000.
Yes, really close to 2,000. So it's something that Cheryl's passionate about. So
yeah,
if you just head over there and give them some support.
And they are. I am actually doing a video series on there with my journey with Hades on.
Yeah. So we're going to start off with this brand spanking new carbide, square carbide bit. I've not used it yet, so it's super duper sharp.
Why are you using the square one?
Because I find I love these. I find I've got more control with a square carbide than anything else.
Okay.
And that's just personally. That's just my personal.
Hey, Wendy. Wendy's in, darling.
Oh, hello, Wendy. Right then. Like I say, I'm going to take this steady. I've got my face mask on.
Louis, is it hot in there, darling? He's soft, but for some reason he's only letting him do emotions.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on. That Milliput's actually coming off really well. But the thing is, you're going to have to be very careful like while you're down when you go through it on camera.
Yeah. I shall tell the difference. I will see the difference actually when we come through the Milliput. There'll be a big difference.
Right. I'm on my chicken hunger now, so I'm just wondering if that white won't let in. And just to let everybody know, Richard is wearing his, there we go. He's trying to get it. Just to be on the safe side. That's really weird. The mobile app wouldn't let him do any capture.
Oh.
That's really strange, that.
So for anyone that's new or not seen this, this is the third and final part to the Jesmonite experiment. So if you haven't seen the other two lives, it's worth a look.
Yes, definitely. This is really diverse material. It's very, very hard once it's gone off after 24 hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's really easy to turn. Richard prefers turning this to resin. got hours of footage on taking over with TV as well during the week. That's what I know it.
You have, yeah.
And oh my God, it's teaching me minutes. I don't know how well it's going. God help me if I have to do it on my own. Woo! Question. What is the wood sealer?
Wood sealer? Oh. It's
I
not
made
sealer.
wine.
It's not sealer.
Question to wine. Huh? What is the
It's
wood?
not sealer. It is actually lacquer. It's just lacquer. That's all it is. Just sealed it with that.
Oh, on the wood. Oh, okay. You were confusing me then. I forgot about that one. It's you've got Milliput on the side of the boulder. I think I would personally think the other gold is black. Oh, the baby chap's trying to join in right now. That's cute. Baby Chance is trying to join in right now, Rich.
Cool.
You can just see that starting to come through now. It doesn't stand out as well as I thought it would.
No, no. I mean, you can see it's very, very discreet. I mean, but it is nice. I like it. Just got to get rid of this little high spot. I've had to glue it together, so you know it is what it is.
Is that any better, Lewis? Apparently, I'm quite hard to hear it. If I move a bit closer, and I'll move the microphone slightly. I'll be careful. I think doesn't come out the back. I can hear you really well, which is good. Hi Ben, how you doing, darling? Ben jamming is in.
Hi Ben.
Right, your dad wants to know, to aim the wood turner, what is the best wood sealer that he can use for his wood outside? Like the outside of the wood, I'm assuming.
Outside.
Mm. Yeah, I'm sort of sat a couple of foot away from it, pointing at Richard Lewis at the moment. I'll have to give Chance a big cuddle and kisses from me because I didn't get a chance to actually see him properly. He's so good.
Cheryl, can you just change? Oh, there you go. There you go.
You got it?
So it's actually held really well. Can you see that?
Yeah, you can. I think you should have gone with the black. You know,
Yeah, I think I should have, but I just wanted to know whether or not it would hold in there and it would stick.
You know what you should do? Why don't you do concentric circles in the middle and stick some black in there?
No, it's scrap. This is now.
Yeah, I know it's scrap.
That's
why we'll stick some black Milliput in there and see how the black stands out against the colour. That's what I want to know. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. I will be trying it again with black. I've got to be really careful now. So what I'm going to do is we're going to see how a CA finish or a super glue finish is going to work on there.
That heater is amazing.
Yeah, we've got the window.
Yeah, no, I've got the door quality of the cigarette on the outside.
Okie dokie. So
Open it. Coffee time.
what we're going to do is we're going to use Starbond Thick. If you've not tried this, guys, have a look in the description. There's a discount code in the description.
Oh, I think my coffee pod must have gone pop because I've just got a mouthful of coffee grounds. Sorry, that's gross.
So for you guys that have never done pen turning, ideally you want, in my opinion, you want a thick CA glue, super glue.
I thought that the carbon paper was in with this lot down here. So I've got all my I've got the graphite, which will pull out
Cheryl,
of these.
you're really close to that.
Sorry guys, if I'm deafening everybody, I do apologise. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat either because I'm digging through one of the drawers. Hey Bigfoot, how you doing? Oh, out, so so what is it? Is it like a fence collie? Hope you and Val are doing well, Wayne. It depends what it is. I mean, we've got it on the chicken coop. We used a coloured paint, didn't we? An outdoor paint.
Yeah.
But it really depends, Colin, on what finish you want as well. I mean, you could just use yacht varnish. I mean, that's a couple of coats of that, and that'll last for 50 years. And that, I mean, that paint that we got for the coop, that's got like an oil in it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Can you guys see how the shine that's coming up on that? That. By the way, guys, the Etsy is running across the bottom of the screen. Really, please. It will look smashing low. Right, there's the graphite paint.
Oh, just got to tell you that if you do, what I found is if you do want to try Jesmonite and turn it, just don't do what I did and pay attention. I over tightened it and it split in half. That was my fault. I wasn't paying attention.
I'm actually very surprised at that because of how hard it is.
No, there's a lot of force. A lot of force.
Yeah. What does that say, spiders? Oh, I know. I can't find the graphite paper and the carbon papers on it.
That's right.
So you'll have to just try the graphite. You'll only use a small section of it as well. But it will get all over the fingers. We've got so many drawers at the moment because everything's being moved from the. You know what? It might be in the other workshop still. Actually. Oh, that's awesome! Thank you so much, Lewis.
What's that?
National Patriot Society is welcome to level 1.
Cool. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you, darling. Who we had coming? We had something from the shed. He's back now.
Keith.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to
get the shine.
just hit this with some 500 and then some 600.
So why are
and
you
then-
doing that after you put the CA on?
Because I'm going to buff it up now. Because when you put CA on,
Yeah.
you get little troughs and valleys in it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
isn't smooth.
Okay.
Because the way you put it on with a piece of towel,
Mm.
you know, you get these little ridges.
Oh, he made a semi-truck for one of the kids last year. Richard had this. That
Yeah.
was looking a bit shabby because of the rain. I'd use rat varnish. I got rats on the frame. Oh God, it's really going to be one of those days. I'd use yacht varnish on it, Colin, and give it a good sand down. And use yacht varnish on it. I mean, you can always paint it first. Toompish, Wendy. Yeah. Yes, it's sometimes me on there, Wendy. I'm helping out with the YouTube channel, but I'm really enjoying it. So I've got my YouTube channel. I help on Richard's on every other Tuesday. And now I'm helping out the NPRS Society as well. And I'm really enjoying it. I get to share my little man with the world, which is really cool.
I'm just giving it another coat now. Then I'll take that one down.
Mm.
The more coats you give, the deeper your finish is going to be. But I mean, there is.
So what do you mean the deeper your finish is going to be? How explain that one, please.
I can't. It's like the thicker it's going to be, the thicker the
protection.
Transparency is going to be.
Oh, okay, I'll get you. So it gives it that extra illusion of depth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it does give it depth because it's thicker. It's like a French polish, you know, building up a French polish.
Oh yeah.
You give it a polish, you sand it, you give it another polish, you sand it, and then you keep building up the polish, the layers. Yeah. What I'm going to do is 2.
Sneaky's being sneaky.
Sneaks is sneaky.
Sneaky's being sneaky.
It's a very
Hi,
sneaky
Colin,
person.
you're welcome to pop over any time and treat me like your black son because we should live so far away.
Okay.
Oh, Colin spoils everybody. Hopefully, they can say that the weather is supposed to pick up slightly, so we might be able to go fishing soon. Never know.
Right, let's give it a little bit.
That's right.
Can you give it a bit of love now?
What do you mean?
Yorkshire-grit microphone.
Ah. You haven't got your hat on.
What, this one?
Yeah, that one.
This one?
Yeah, you
The
can tell
filthy
how much
one?
he wears it.
I'm waiting for my black one. So,
Yes,
Clint, if you're watching.
The black one. Oh, pardon me, I do apologise. I'll tell you what, Lewis, if you come down, you'll have to come and have a look at the workshop. You'll love it in here.
It's not quite finished yet.
It says it, I so need some better tools in the shed. You know? You need 5 minutes to get out there as well, Lewis, because you're always very busy. I have to keep remembering to scroll through the banners. I mean, I do it every other week, so you think I'd remember to get it. Do you know what I mean? I think it's just like I've had one of those days. Oh my life, did anybody see the rain yesterday?
The rain or the rain?
There, my
The rain or the rain?
God, I'm so tired. Lack of sleep. The rain. I mean, it was that bad. It kept waking us up, didn't it, last night? It was really bad.
Well, there you go. It works. Let's take it off.
Lewis, you upgraded to level 2. Awesome.
Cool. So it works, guys. The CA finish works. I could have gone a little bit deeper with the pattern. Can you see it okay, or shall I turn this?
No, the problem is if you get too much closer, you can see it just doesn't.
Yeah, I should have used black.
Yeah.
I should have.
Go on, say it.
You were right, as usual. But the actual finish, yeah, you can see that, you know, I haven't really paid much attention to this CA finish, but I wanted to see if it sticks to it and how it looks. All the pen turners out there are cringing at the state of this, but you know, it is just an experiment. Like I say, this. Oh Jesus! Oh, I can't break it now.
Oh my God.
the CA glue.
That Starbond's really good.
Oh, right. Yeah. So what I might do.
That's all any woman wants to hear.
I might just clean it up a little bit and use it as a money bowl, maybe in my house.
Keith wants to know, so by Keith, how will it hold up to buffing using something like Vonax compound?
Don't know. I don't have any.
Have we got anything that would be similar? Is that very abrasive? Is it?
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Keith, can you give us some idea of what it is? Is it like extremely abrasive or?
Can you switch the camera? You know what?
I can, darling.
Anybody want to see this turn?
Oh yeah. Please make me a little bowl of some description because I really like that one. I love that piece of wood. That is gorgeous.
It's a beautiful piece of wood, actually. Andy gave it to me the other day with a load of others. And I thought, well, what can I do if that fails tonight? and this screamed at me. So I've just cut it. I've actually I've had to put a bit of super glue in there. So this is the brown, Starbond brown. Oh, there's a little bit of wobbling to start with, but we'll be all right.
Oh, Steve Ellis has got a couple of pen blanks from Jesmonite to turn tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
That will be interesting, darling.
Is he recording it?
I hope so. Are you going to be recording it, Steve? Lewis says, Richie, you now have to get a 3D printer and start making stuff.
Love a 3D printer. Love one. Can't afford it yet.
As soon as we can afford one, he will get one. Huey said that's a beautiful bird. Bonox is a Bonox is a mild abrasive design on wood as well.
Okay.
Have a go and see. Keep that forward. Right, Steve, you've got time to do a video which is on Facebook.
Okay.
Steve, you really should, because I don't think anybody else has done a video making pens at any point. So maybe do that. Yeah, it is. Stuart said that's wobbling around like a snake on a pogo stick. Oh, the noise has just woken up Sally.
Say again?
He said Huey has been here since the beginning, but he's been having a friend with some applications.
Okay. Cool.
Oh my God! Richard Benjamin said, I keep reading poached rats. I'm wondering if it would taste any good. Actually, then, there are two of giant poached rats, and they are in Africa.
What do you reckon the shape of that then? Kind of a.
I like that.
Yeah. Just got to square that edge off there, and then I will.
Your dad says don't break it, and that's why I said don't jinx him. It's coming back in my direction.
Jamie Page isn't here.
Oh yeah.
That's where it gets when it gets jinxed.
Yeah, that's when it gets jinxed, because Jamie takes the pin and stands there, and it actually came off, and he caught it, and that. Honestly, I think everybody thinks that was stationary. It wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
You lot were just piddling about. That was insane, though. Right, Richard's question. from Stuart in Grewley. I've never used carbides. Do you have to sharpen the tips, or
No.
do you just replace them?
Replace them. You can sharpen them, but what's the point? Just replace them. You'll never get them as sharp as when they're brand new.
No.
So you may as well just replace them.
William Rose Creates is in. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Do you want to just show the Jesmonite to the couple that have just come in?
Yeah.
It's on there.
Yeah, it's there. Oh,
there you go. It's showing up now.
Do you want to try it? Put it on the other camera.
Can do it. Yeah, it did crack. He cracked it earlier. There's the pattern, and he's put how many coats of CA?
Just 2. But you can actually see the pattern on it.
Yeah. See, with the CA finish, it actually has brought that pattern out better.
Yeah.
Do you want to change?
No, I leave it here.
Leave it on front on?
Yeah.
That's all right. Right, I'm going to start calling people and we now have 3 keys in the room. I will, yes, I said hello to William, didn't I, darling, I think, please. If everybody could do me a real big favour, please, can you all go over and hit the thumbs up for me? That would be absolutely awesome. I'm well top chap, not I've had something, I'll tell you, it's lack of sleep, that is what it is. And a whole bunch of stress yesterday. Never had blood pressure issues until yesterday. Oh, for God's sake, he muted it as well. Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
Yes, Richard was messing with cables. Some of the USB cables they're spread across the room, and there's a couple of them are like they're old. I think they're on the way out now. How have I got a piece of that wood in my pocket, Richard? That was in my pocket.
We need to get,
yeah, I'm gonna have to get some.
maybe Dale can advise us on what to get because they need to be.
We need
4 meters.
Well, we
I don't know if do we need power to do a 4 meter USB?
Yeah. I think no, because once it comes from here and goes, I reckon 5 meters from there, we're going to need 2 5 meters spare.
Cables.
So we're going to, so to say 4 meter. Or if you move it over the other side of the room, you're going to need at least 10 meters. That will need power. Yes, we're not ready to find directly. There are serious doing stuff like that. Behave. Or I should smack your legs. I'm going to smack Richard's legs if he touches those cameras again. It's alright, Dad, it's just old cabling. I hope we're sorted out because it's messing things again. Oh God, that's where this is going this evening. Ben.
You've got a right dirty laugh, you have.
I know. Hate it when you get random wood in your trousers. Oh God. Oh, right. Hang on. Fidget.
Okie dokie.
Oh, you know what? That doesn't help either. Without I'm a bit not with it because I have a bias earlier. Oh, who was it earlier? Somebody on Facebook put up a picture of a Stars Trooper with a Cookie Monster's head. Right? Not Star Trooper, Storm Trooper. With the Cookie Monster's head. And it said the t-shirt was a lie. It said they had there's no cookies on the dark side or something. It was quite comical. Well, what he's done, he's got a motorbike helmet, covered it in blue fluff, and he's got big scuff wheels on the top. Yes, it's Star Trek. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, fuck me. The sound's gone off now. Can you hear me now? Hello? Right. What?
I haven't messed with anything.
Alright. Can anybody actually hear me at the moment, guys? Please. Hello? Oh, you can.
They're not going to hear you. They are going to answer you back, Cheryl. You can't.
Well, you've just fidgeted with it, so yes, they can hear us. Colin, it must be something to do with yours. Apparently, Larry says your lady's bouncing around like ducks. Thank
Right, just mute it while I sand. I'm only going to be a couple of minutes.
Alright, hang on,
Yeah.
guys. Right, there you go, guys. Big better. I have also moved the at me rather than off there, so hopefully that does help with background noise.
It's a bit punky.
I love it the way, like all the nodules come off it. That's the correct word, isn't it? Nodules, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm pretty sure the prime directive in Star Trek is basically you go into another society and you don't mess around with it, do you? Or something like that.
Star Trek.
Yeah. Oh my. Louis, be right back. He's just gonna dust off the flux capacitor so we can put it on right. You leave the poor cat alone, Huey. Again, if he doesn't have a cat, he wouldn't know what I'm on about, would he? Because it does look like one. So what are you doing with that? Is that
Just stabilising it a bit.
Yeah. Like the little cracks.
Just a bit. Yeah, it's a bit punky.
Oh.
It's a bit soft in some places.
He's gonna be chomping at the bit of it because he's normally out by 7. He's not gonna be a happy boy. I was screamed at me earlier, Lewis, by the way. He was trying to make a nest somewhere else and I kept taking the paper off him and then he screamed at me and just nonchalantly turned around and walked back into his bed. I think that's what the full time he squeaks. He doesn't make any noise, does he?
No.
Yeah, there's quite a few different sci-fi franchises being spoken about at the moment. All different ones. You know what? I actually still prefer, I think, the original Star Trek, you know. Although I must say, they didn't do a bad job on the couple of movies that I've seen.
The only reason I watched Star Trek was for 7 of 9.
Oh, she was bored, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in.
I'll kick you out of bed for her.
Used to be Antonio Banderas to me. Yeah, Jiggy said it's the prime directive is not interfering with other planets' cultures, civilizations to avoid changing their timeline of development. So they did always interfere in one way or another, didn't they? Oh God, Huey, don't finish with that. We don't need any more problems on this planet. Huey's going to go and open the gate one time because we're off to see the pocket. We don't need no more problems. 7 of 9 was Star Trek Voyager.
Yeah.
Your dad says, did you get my photo today?
No.
No, Colin. So what are you doing with sanding it now?
Yeah, the normal way that you would sand a bowl would be, you know, with this and move around. But the problem is we've got this here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to kind of. I don't want to bore people by hand sanding, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a little bit of a sand, and then I will lacquer it.
What are you going to do with the inside?
I'm going to hollow it out in a minute.
May the force be with you, Harry Potter said to Gandalf. I must admit, I love my Red Dwarf, but the more original ones, it's changed channels, and I don't know. I think they've become a little bit more PC, haven't they?
Yeah.
And it's not because it was so cheaply made before, it all worked. But I don't know, they've gone a little bit more market now, and I don't know, it's just not the same. Yeah, the original Red Dwarf definitely wins hands down. I love it. They've got, have you seen the tongue-tied song on here, Lewis? They've got the whole video of it. They've got the one Danny John Jules did for, I think it was Top of the Pops. But it was on at one point. They actually did a full-on video, and then they've got the full video of the one that they did on the actual TV program level.
Right, where's my...
Ooh. We're going to hopefully next week get all the wood for the office, aren't we?
Yeah.
And the installation, so that's all one job done in.
Yeah. This stuff dries really quick.
What, the Starbond?
No, this spray.
Oh, the
really
multi-effect spray.
Yeah.
We also need to get that giveaway for Starbond done.
Yeah.
That's on Instagram, I believe.
Yeah.
What do people have to do?
I'm going to put it up next week, this week at some point.
Okay, we aim to get it done, we'll try and get it done for Thursday, yeah?
Yeah.
So, yeah, guys, make sure to keep an eye on Richard's Instagram. The Beard X16 on there as well. Where is the package? Is it in the house?
No, I'm going to do a proper giveaway.
Yeah, no, I was just going to show it on camera, so you can see what's
Right. Do you want to switch camera?
Yeah. There's that. There we go, guys. Oh, hold on.
Oh, it's frozen. Yeah, put it on the other one. It's all right.
There you go. What's my favourite episode? Oh, God. I don't know, there's some brilliant moments and so many. The Milliput. That's a good one. And when they were hit by the despair split as well. Those have got the way to dip in, and they are absolutely hilarious. I love it. Gibby's dead. My wife introduced me to Red Dwarf, love it. Yeah, I think the problem is, Stuart, that most of the fancy did it as well. Because originally, they never really knew how long it was going to run for either. So they didn't really want to put a load of money into it. And it was actually made, the original one was made because they'd already had the script for ages. And one season of something finished, and they'd already allocated the money for the season, which is why they did the first season of Red Dwarf to fill that hole, you know. And that's how it all started, apparently. But if you look on YouTube, there is so much about it. I've never been a Rick and Morty fan. My son loves it. Do you watch Rick and Morty, Rick?
No, I'm not a fan.
Stuart the Seven Dwarfs wants to join in. Oh my God. No, Huey, it's not a toasted Vindaloo.
Oh, what am I doing? Hang on a minute. No, it's all right.
Oh God, triple fried egg, chili chutney sandwich. And apparently from people that have actually tried it, it's really good. Lawrence is in. Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
Hi, Lawrence.
That's all right, my darling. Do you want I'll show you the bowl in a minute. The Milliput did take really well, but unfortunately the colour does sort of sink in a little bit. Yeah. Oh, Stuart's tried the Mr. Fried Egg sandwich with the chili sauce and chutney. Apparently that is quite nice. Don't cue it because I will end up starting to sing it and then I'll get in trouble.
God, you got a dirty laugh, you haven't you?
Lewis, call it extreme if you like, but I propose we hit it hard and hit it fast with a major, and I mean major, leaflet campaign. That was when he had all the emo books, all that out, wasn't it? I'm not going to say what Mr. said when he got off. He got up. Ben's not a fan of comedies. I prefer more intellectual documentaries like Beavis and Butthead. Never been a fan of those. I don't know. He said the chat is quite diverting.
I don't know actually. Andy gave it me. It's
Would
not
it be
walnut. I
chestnut?
think it might be chestnut.
Chestnut.
Yeah, but look how punky it is. It's really bad.
I need to leave it to dry a little bit.
No,
longer.
it's just soft. I can sand it and I can make it
Ah.
nicer, but that's about it. Because it's off centre.
Oh, is that why? Oh, okay. You haven't got the horn on that one. Where's it gone? Did you take it off?
Horn. Oh, yeah.
Unicorn horn
it's
that
the
you
old
did.
one. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
right, so we can't really take it any further
Yeah,
than
it
that.
is very punky at the moment. Can you not make it deeper?
I can make it deeper, but I'd rather make it just a shallow bowl that you can put I don't know, put candle in it or something like that.
Could do, actually. I've got a nice big one actually, haven't I?
Yeah. Well, yeah, okay, right. Let's sand it down.
See, now I've got the tune running through my head now. But the best thing is, if anybody says to me it's cold outside, that is it. That's the first thing that runs through my head is that thing tune. I can't help it. And I think to sing it every time. Okay, Stuart says, I propose that we call ourselves a campaign for the liberation and integration of territorial organisms and their rehabilitation into society. One drawback is that the abbreviation is it does actually, Ben. Ben said it. The bowl looks a bit like a pestle and mortar bowl.
Yeah.
I didn't realise we had so many Yorkers in the room. I actually would like to tattoo of Red Wolf. Or maybe Starbond. Some of I've been like toying with. I'm not sure because the two with the emo hooks, isn't there? There's the one where they need the oxygen unit. I forgot who they get it off. The Gelfs. They get it off the Gelf. And then there's the other one where it escapes onto the ship. Again, there's the third one in the new series. And Kat ends up giving birth to emo hawk babies, which is quite comical. I can't remember. You know, I'm going to have to go watch them now just to go and find out. Don't you just love Dwayne Dwibbley? Yeah, that's Dwayne Dwibbley. Look, what is wrong with my speech tonight? It's really off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Need to drop the camera slightly.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. That's a gorgeous piece of wood. Absolutely beautiful. No, Cheryl, those are not the droids you want looking for. You know what? I've actually been playing the Lego versions of those recently. I think I've got them all. I need the Skywalker saga on Lego. Hey Lothian, how you doing, sweetheart? We're just doing a little bit of turning, baby. You're gonna have to move the camera up again if you put it back on. There we go. Crichton, I don't speak Chinese, I don't speak Mandarin, and I don't speak Satsuma. I'd love to go and see it being filmed live, you know. Really would enjoy seeing it filmed live. That would be hilarious. Rich, how about hollowing it with an undercut, Ben says?
Yeah, the problem is you've got these big, deep holes. There's one there, which would you'd end up with a hole in the side of it.
Yeah. Again, you could do it more off centre, I suppose. Like,
Too late now.
Yeah, I was going to say it just wouldn't work now, would it?
I would have had to put this off centre here. So, right, okay. Let's just tidy this up now. How are we doing for time, Cheryl?
Sorry, I've not been paying attention. We've been on 58 minutes and 28 seconds.
Okay.
Zombie would turn us in. Hello, sweetheart.
My earworm has been too busy
What?
talking about whatever it is.
On the Jesmonite bowl.
Say that again?
You've done the Milliput on the bowl, but we'll show you again in a minute.
Yeah.
And also, those that have just come in, if you could do me a huge favour, the National Cataract Society is something I'm very passionate about, and I'm actually helping on with their YouTube channel as well. If you could go over for me and subscribe, I'd be very grateful to you all. And you'll actually get to see my new baby boy Hades on there, on my journey with my little man. Yeah, actually, we should pick him up yesterday, not slacking.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm watching the footage of my friend. She wants to feel sick, but it's very loud. Like, my sister and my vertigo with me. So, how is everybody that's just coming? Hope you're all doing well. We've got a mashup of Red Dwarf, Star Wars, and Star Trek going on, and a few other bits and bobs. Oh! Awesome, we're almost at 2,000 subs. Oh,
Right.
bless your heart, Lewis. Thank you. He says we're almost at 2K subs thanks to Cheryl's hard work. I'm grateful, thank you. I love doing what I love helping. I really do. It's
What time are we
on? Exactly 9 o'clock, my darling.
Cool.
You don't want to go any deeper with that, which your dad said.
I'm not. That's done.
Do you want to try the graphite paper as well on the Jesmonite?
Yeah.
I want to see if it works.
Right.
And also, I know it's covered now, basically, and you're going to smash it up. I want to try my pen on it as well. See if that actually sticks rather than just come off. Look at that.
So there's our little bowl.
Can you explain to me how the bowl starts on the side of the tree, please?
It's the tree reacting to some foreign issue, whether it's fungus or whether it's some foreign
Material?
something that's attacked the tree.
Yeah.
And what it will do is it will try and surround it to deal with it. Wayne, if Wayne's in the chat, Wayne can
Could you explain
pretty
for
much
me,
explain
please?
that.
Wayne.
I mean, you can come in if you
Louis
want
said
to.
it's quite literally tree tumours.
Yeah.
I suppose in a way, from the sound of it, it's a bit like like bumblefoot in chickens.
Yeah, that's it.
So they get a foreign object in there, and what happens is the body, it creates like pus around the object to keep it isolated, and that goes hard. Bless you.
Yeah. Well, there you go, guys.
It's a scarring reaction. Has anyone else been monitoring the Canary Island volcano? It's absolutely amazing. It is. I think yesterday, I think it was over 1,000 homes been damaged or destroyed, I think, if I was reading the right one. I know there's been a lot of people that have been evacuated, and I just pray nobody gets hurt by it, It's awful devastation.
Right, let's see if this graphite works.
Zombie says there are also root ball whorls, but that is a different thing altogether. Each little whorl is a potential future sprout. Oh. And Lewis said there's a type of bacteria that grows on the outside of the tree, and it packs the tree's DNA when something damages it. Oh yeah, the same bacteria is used for GM crops. Oh, that's interesting. Careful with that because it will get everywhere. It's where the tree has been probed by aliens.
Well, it works, Sharon. It goes on.
Does it?
Yeah.
Can you see?
You can a little bit, yeah.
How well does it look? Can you see it though?
You can just about see it, but it
Why
does
don't you
rub
try it
off.
on the back of the black one, Rich?
It's black.
Yes, just see if it comes up in silver. It should come up in silver colour. It's a growth in the tree, sometimes caused by an injury or disease, Larry said. California lilac has a root curl. It's an adaptation in response to seasonal wildfires. Oh.
Right, well, there you go.
Right, that's a permanent marker. Do you want to try that on the colour Jesmonite as well?
Yeah.
See how that comes out. So the black shows up extremely well.
Yeah, we should have gone black.
Yeah. But
I mean, it holds a CA finished really well.
For God's sake, I've just gone to put the pencil back and the lead's just fallen in the nickel.
So we know, guys, that Jesmonite can be turned.
Mm-hmm.
It can be carved. Milliput works really well on it.
Thanks, Lewis.
And it can hold a nice CA finish. So I think the experiment is pretty much done, isn't it?
Well, you're going to beat it up now, aren't you? You're going to start smashing it up.
I don't know. I might just, because it's solid. It's not. I mean, that's super glue. It's not.
That's Starbond.
Starbond is just
strong.
I can't break it, so I might actually turn it down again, get rid of these bits here, and then use it just as a money bowl in the bedroom or in the hallway or something like that.
Right.
Or give it away to somebody, you know.
Right. I've got to try and pronounce this now. Right. Lewis has done this on purpose because he knows I struggle. Right. Everybody up for a giggle? Grobacterium tumefaciens is the bacteria, if anyone is interested. That's what causes the burls on trees. In brackets, I did have to Google it. Then he said, Cheryl now has to now pronounce that. No, Colin, he hasn't got your photo. You're going to have to resend it.
Oh, okay. So Steve Ellis.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
He said it's a bugger to drill.
Hmm.
I am going to try some pen blanks.
Molten pewter.
Hmm.
Huey said, how does it stand up to molten pewter?
What? Jesmonite? I don't know.
No, I don't think we've had any.
I haven't had molten pewter.
Don't, Ben, because Richard cannot put his keys away and he's constantly losing them. How many sets of keys do you think that bowl can hold, Richard? Quite a few, probably. And it's not huge, but it would hold mine or in my bag. Wherever my bag's gone. I see it somewhere. Pretty sure my keys are in there. And I have got a lot of, what's it? Rich drill slow and pilot holes are good. They would make nice wrap bowls. Ooh, yeah. I mean, so you're looking at a good couple of sets of keys there, because I mean that is a big bunch of
Cheryl
keys.
has just got like a ridiculous amount of stupidness on there.
I've got our house keys. I've got my mum's house keys. I've got my disabled toilet key. I've got my scooter key. I've got the car key. I've got the 2 key rings and whatever. I think they go outdoors and something else as well on there.
I did say last week if anyone wanted to buy this, get in touch because it's nobody got in touch. But if not, I'll keep it. Right then.
You know you love me.
Yeah.
That would make a really nice bowl for Hades for his dinner.
I bet it would.
His seeds and that. I think that's a good idea.
Right then, guys. That is it from us tonight. Do you want to see Cheryl's?
No, you do not want to see me.
Do you want to see Cheryl's onesie?
No, I look like a bloody Teletubby. Go away.
Go on, put your head, put your hood up.
No. Oh, look. The dog slobbed on me earlier as well, which really doesn't help. Hang on, let me stand up. I look like 2-ton Tess in this. I really do.
There's Cheryl in her onesie.
Look at the big ears.
Those bobbles are strategically placed.
I tell you what, when Inca was really ill 2 years ago, we had to walk him every hour at first, didn't we, to the toilet. Yeah. And it's 3 o'clock in the morning in November. Oh my God, it was cold. But this, it's just so warm. I can't actually wear it in the house. So I have to wear it out here. I can only wear it in the winter.
She's got fluffy Crocs as well. Love them.
Look, my trousers are ridden up. I look like a Teletubby.
So.
I look like a is it Tinky Winky or is it Poe? That purple.
Right.
Yeah.
I bought something today. I want to share with you.
No, there isn't a tail on it, Larry. Don't, because you'll sew one on.
I bought this today, guys. B&Q have got them in.
It has heated this workshop up perfectly, and it is tiny.
45 quid.
And it is not killing the electric either.
Anyway.
So if you need a heater, go and grab one. Larry wants to know if there's a tail.
I don't know, is there a tail?
No.
Hold on.
I'm just feeling. No, there's not.
No. I'd have felt that for you. Anyway, right.
Thanks,
thanks for watching. So, like I say.
Thank you very much, Larry. That's actually very sweet. I love my rat bags.
What?
He says I'm starting to resemble my rats now. Have you seen my newest rat, Larry?
Right then. Okay. Shall we finish up now? So, like I say earlier on, if I'm getting a word in with my wife, she's gonna beat me now. Don't beat me. So we know it can be turned. We know it can be carved. We know it can be. We can use Milliput on there, and we know that it holds a CA finish pretty well.
I'll tell you what, that's super glue. The one, because I mean, it's literally show. I think the cracks show on the camera.
You can see where it cracked. Look,
right through.
So there's a crack there. There's a crack there. See it?
And it's really held the glue well. Actually.
Oh yeah, it's.
There's a lot of plastics won't.
I can't.
You can't, and your Richard's actually really strong.
I can't break it.
Look,
I can't break it.
So right.
And there's the one we turned after as well.
Well, you two.
Everybody was in.
Yes, I know, but
You did the work. Right. Anyway, right.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for watching. This Thursday's invasion is Adam. It's Adam AD apostrophe AJ. I think. Keep an eye out for Thursday 9 p.m. And thanks to everyone for coming and watching. Thanks to Cheryl for.
Yes, I'm here.
Thanks for Cheryl for earworming for me.
That way.
Now I'm done. I'm going to go and watch Gold Rush.
And I'm going to go and let the little monster loose in the bedroom.
So, guys, thanks to everybody. Thanks to everyone that went over to the Pouch Rats.
NPR, the National
NPRS.
Rat Society.
It's something that Cheryl's really passionate about, and if you want to help her out, we'd really appreciate you going and subscribing and watching a few videos.
Yeah, I'm putting up 1 to 2 videos a week on there called My Pouchy Diaries, and it's my journey with my gorgeous little man Hades.
It's Cheryl being Cheryl with Hades.
You'll love him.
You might enjoy
He's
it.
Adorable.
Anyway, bye bye. Hit the button, Cheryl.
Guys.